Hello everybody. Are you thinking about buying a charging case for your iPhone? Well, here are some things to consider. You want to think about how many times can I charge the phone on one case charge? How many milliamp does the charger have, and how many milliamp hours do I need? Does the case help protect the phone, and is the phone secure, tight in the case? What is the case made of? Is the case texture smooth, or can you get a decent grip on it so you don't keep dropping it? And what brand do I get, and how much do I have to spend? All right, let's talk about how many times you can charge your phone on your charge case. Well, we talked about maH, milliamp hours. Now, maH means milliampere hour. It's a measure of the energy storage capability of the battery. If the battery is rated for, say, 1000 maH, then it is capable of delivering 1000 milliamps for 1 hour. If the battery were rated for 2000 milliamp hours, then it could deliver 2000 milliamps for 1 hour. So it would have twice the energy capacity of the first battery. If you know what the load of your phone is, you can estimate how long you can use that battery. For example, a 100 milliamp battery load could last at this load for 10 hours. If the load were 2000 milliamp, then the battery could only support the load for half an hour. It would be hard to find an exact load on an iPhone or any other smartphone for that matter, because it depends on what's running on your phone, like apps, your operating system, internet. Now, on the internet, or on the operating system, we know that the 5 has iOS 7, and that burns up a battery pretty quick. Well, the iPhone battery, let's say on the 5, is 1800 milliamp hours. Okay, now when you buy a charging case, you want to get one according to how long you want to be able to charge, or how many times you want to be able to charge your phone. Now, I bought a 4200 milliamp hours, and after charging my phone and charging the case, I was able to run it over 3 days. I started at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday, and at 11 o'clock on Friday, I still wasn't in the red yet. So I probably had maybe a couple more hours left on it. But that's a heck of a lot better than a day or less than a day. And here's a picture of it charging right now. Let me see if I can find the top of it. All right, I don't know how good you can see it, but what happens is your phone slides down in here. There's a lightning connector right there that your phone slides and plugs into. It's a real sturdy unit. And then this slides over top of that, like that, and locks in place. Hold your phone pretty tight. It protects it. Now, the 4200 milliamp is great, and it's been working good I've had it for almost a month now with no issues. Right now it's flashing 75%, and I'm charging it. So here is 25, 50, 75, and 100. When it gets to 100, it stops blinking and it stays lit. That's 100. Then when you click this, don't do it with the charger on there, but let me show you what happens with it off. All right, that's showing how much charge is in the case, and then you click it off. Now, when your phone's in here and you click this, then of course it's going to start charging your phone. So when your phone gets low, you're running it like this normally. When your phone gets low, you just click on that and charge it up, and then these will start going down to tell you how much is left to charge the battery. All right, now I'm going to continue charging that, and then we're going to talk about something else. Like I said, the only thing I don't like about, it also has a port in here for charging other devices. Like if you're with your friends and their phone's dying, you can actually plug into this and charge their phone too. And it seems to be a pretty good unit. The only thing I didn't like about it, it was made out of this slippery material all the way around. Now, I don't know if you would want to do this or not, or maybe try to find one with a silicone case that gives you a little more grip, because it was way too slippery for me. But what I did was I sanded just this part right around here. Okay? And not over top of the buttonholes, but down here. I sanded it. Don't matter what kind of sandpaper you use, maybe a 400 or 180, it don't really matter. And then that's just to give this silicone something to stick to. Then I took silicone on a rubber glove and I just started putting it on real smooth, like this, all the way around. Okay, where I wanted it, where I sanded it. And then I took a serrated knife and I just went like this with it, all the way across. And it made that little pattern, so it gives it even a little bit more of a bumpy surface, so it sticks. Now this works real good in your pocket, because every time you bend over with the slippery stuff, it would just slide right out of your pocket and hit the ground. So with this surface on there, it sticks in your pocket really good. I want to show you the one I bought off of eBay. It was $22.99. I think it's still $22.99. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, and here it is here. 4200 milliamp for the 5, 5S, and 5C. I have a 5C, but you can certainly see. Now, the only colors they have left are green, blue, and yellow, but there's other vendors. What I liked about this is this one's in the United States, and it's called Battery Online. So if you just want to look it up as 4200 milliamp external battery backup charger, and then look for this one. I never really searched to see if there was one made out of silicone. I didn't really think about it until after I got it, but that way you wouldn't have to put the silicone on it. But anyway, let's go down to the description, and there's the description if you just want to read that. And notice here that the charging rate input voltage is 5 volt and the input current is 0.5 amp. And now I don't know what that means to you, but you have to have a specific charger, so you can really only use the iPhone charger that comes with it. Okay, so I just wanted to run that by you when you're looking for it. Now they do make a 5600 case, but I don't know how good it is, and that's really overkill. If you can get 3 days out of your phone, I think that's pretty good. Now I'm just an average user. I'm not on the internet a lot because I have it at home, but if you can even get 2 days out of your phone, that would probably make you pretty happy. But being out somewheres and having that phone go dead on you, that I know it was freaking me out. I really got pissed about that. But so that's a little bit about milliamp hours. I hope I explained it in a way you can understand. And again, it all goes on how much you use your phone and how many apps are open and running and your operating system and such. But it can certainly extend it at least 2 days, I would say, no matter how much you use it. So I hope that helps. Have a good one.